Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Courtesy of the EA Creator Network, I've been given a code for the new Goth kit and I thought who better to try this kit on than the Grim Reaper himself. So I'm back with Raising Them Right and we're going to age the Grim Reaper up from a child to a teen in this episode and we're going to give him a new style with this new Goth fashion. I am excited. Are you excited? I hope we are all excited. So the mood is set. Things are looking a little bit dark and dismal in San Sequoia today, and yeah, let's go and check in with a sweet baby angel of death, the Grim Reaper himself, and see how he is doing. Now he's doing amazingly because I am such a good Sims parent. So you can see here he's got grade school A. I've been playing with him a little bit off camera just to kind of progress this let's play because I want to kind of get into the For Rent let's play a little bit. So you can see he's doing quite well. He's actually finished one of the childhood's aspirations already, Slumber Party Animal, and I've been working through this other one, Artistic Prodigy. So he doesn't have much left to do. Playing musical instruments for a total of 5 hours. He's already done 4 hours. Oh, dancing is terrible. Should Christopher Volkov hate dancing? Yeah, I feel like that's quite cute because Cinderella would definitely be like, come on, come dancing, you know, like wedding receptions and things like this. She'd be like, come on, come and dance with me. And I could see him being like, no, and like having like really bad werewolf dance skills. Like, we're making that law, we're making that canon. He hates dancing, sure, go ahead. So he's also got draw all 5 picture types on the activity table, achieve level 10 creativity skills. So it shouldn't be too hard to do this. It's also prank day. I'm going to go ahead and actually, what are his needs like? His needs are perfect because I did actually cheat his needs so that we didn't have to worry about that. I forgot I did that, guys. I'm sorry. Practice playing the piano. There we go. Hello, who's talking in my ear right now? It's Vlad and Agnes Crumplebottom. So again, if you're new to the series, I've been taking some of the most problematic pre-made Sims and raising them from infants all the way up to adults. This is how we got Eliza and Greg in the For Rent Let's Play, and we've got some others that we're kind of working through as well. Fear of being inferior. Agnes, darling, you are not inferior. She's got lower confidence as well from that. Oh no, and oh God, Vlad's empathy's going down. I'm going to have to send him to volunteer at a nursing home or something. She's got Agnes never succeeds at anything. How is she ever supposed to make it in the world when everyone is doing better in life? Agnes, I don't know. I have imposter syndrome. I've got a Capricorn Lilith placement. I feel this fear. I am right there with you. The bottom of the heap. Okay, I don't know how to help you with this, my love. I will do my best. What do you have? Wait, hang on a second. The Grim Reaper has a fear of the dark. What are you talking about? That does not make sense. He needs to be confident outside at night. Well, we can try and work on that. That's quite funny. Okay. Let's try and concentrate because we need to get him to complete his aspiration and to max a skill level before we can age him up. Oh my goodness, my eye bags. The dark Goth mascara does not help matters. I got it all, like the black eye makeup, I got it all under my eye and then like up here. So if I've got a big black smudge up here, that's why. Because I can't do my makeup, guys. Vlad's done extra credit work. Right, okay, he's done it. He's already done it. Okay, let's get over to the activity station. It's raining. Grim does not care. He's going through his emo phase, his pre-goth emo phase, and it's like gateway fashion. Emo fashion leads to goth fashion, like hardcore goth. And just to say as well, the goth fashion in the goth kit, there's lots of types of goth fashion. There's like pastel goth, which is very popular now. It's that kind of like girly kind of goth style. Sort of think like Belle Delphine. She's probably like a little touch of pastel goth. I think it's very fashionable among like younger girls who think like they're just getting into that kind of like rock mode, but they still want to be girly. And then there's things like the more kind of like vampire-y type goth, like the more romantic kind of literature movement inspired goth. What are you doing, sir? Put this in your inventory. Which I think is more my style. I'm more of a girly goth. There's like modern goth as well. So if you think of like Wednesday Addams in the new TV show, and so there's all these different things like like goth is like an umbrella fashion, and then there's all different like pockets of variants of goth within that. So I think when everybody voted for the goth fashion, everybody had something different in mind, and so there's been a bit of controversy in the community, I've noticed, especially on Twitter, which is where I kind of hang out a lot, where people are kind of like, that's not goth, that's not goth, and like some people are like, that is definitely goth, and like some people are like, that's punk. And so there's this big disagreement. So the pack itself, the kit, to me looks very much like the kind of late 90s, yeah, probably like circa 2000 kind of almost like it is a kind of punkish goth. It's kind of things like The Matrix was out, and a lot of kind of like vampire movies like Blade and things like that. So there was a lot of like the big leather coats, and I think that's kind of, and also kind of like skater style was quite big. So there's like the shorts that kind of remind me of like sort of like punky kind of skater shorts. So it is goth, but it is like mixed in with some other influences, so which I think some people have got a bit upset about. Like, it's only a kit, guys, why do you have to be mad? It's, again, it's not my favorite version of goth, but it is a goth fashion that I recognize because I used to live with a goth. And like, think Noel Fielding, think like Noel Fielding kind of like in the It Crowd. Where he's kind of like the vampire that lives in that back office, and he's kind of like think that's kind of the person that I used to live with. Not Noel Fielding, but somebody like, I'm moving swiftly on. Grim, do you work, Grim? He's done, I think he hasn't done monsters yet. That is very on brand for the Grim Reaper. Come and do monsters. I know it's raining, darling. Listen, again, you're going through your goth phase, it's fine, you'll enjoy it. Sit there in the rain. Like, listen, sit there in the rain, doing art with like your mascara running down your face, like hair kind of like drenched, sing like some kind of sad song, I don't know, or like Marilyn Manson, like and listen, and you'll just fit in, like you'll just channel the goth kit perfectly. Don's learning mischief. Listen, I'll leave him alone for 5 minutes. I'm trying to make him like a respectable doctor, and he's in here with whatever those pants are, causing mischief. Listen, leave your brother alone. Leave Vlad alone. What are you doing in here? Who are you talking to? Are you talking to the sink? What's going on? Are you okay, Don? School is stupid. I should be able to start working or living life. Can I never go back to school again? Oh my God, this is my children. And I agree. I was going to be a teacher, and I currently hate the UK school system. I do not think it's fit for purpose. I think it's draconian and old-fashioned, and like it does not, like I was saying, like this morning I was in conversation and I was like why don't schools teach actual important things like how to invest finances, right? How to manage your money, how stocks and shares work, how to buy a house, how mortgages work. Why don't schools teach these important life skills, like instead of like how to measure a triangle? Because I do that all the time. Like, it's so silly. And then I was talking about computer games and things like Minecraft, and you know, if you do like Rags to Riches in The Sims, or like Baldur's Gate, where you have like a bartering system. And I was like, these are actually teaching children how to do resource management. This is actually, computer games are teaching children better life skills than schools at this point, in my humble opinion. And again, I was going to be a teacher, and I got so disillusioned by the system that is just so like paperworky and not actually supporting kids. And in fact, I think schools damage children's confidence rather than like teaching them how to be successful adults. I think it just ruins their self-confidence and makes them feel bad about themselves, and like makes them feel like they're failing constantly. And I think schools do more harm than good, quite frankly. Not every kid. I think there are some kids that are like loving school and cruising it, like hanging out with their friends, making good grades, like, but I think they're the exception to the rule. I don't think all kids love school, especially in the UK, especially like the public school system. I think maybe private schools are a bit different. Anyway, school is stupid. I agree, Don Lothario, but we want you to be a doctor, so you're going to have to make the grades. I'm sorry, it's how it works. School teachers, what do we want him to have? Responsibility, manners, emotional control. I don't mind. I'm just going to say, unfortunately, I don't agree with this statement, actually. Society requires school for success, because I think you can be successful even if you don't do well at school. My dad had dyslexia back in the day, and like the school system did not know how to support. He was left-handed, he had dyslexia, he didn't stand a chance. Grew up in Nigeria, so when he came to the UK, he was climbing on the roofs, like, because in Nigeria it's like the ball goes on the roof, and like the grown-ups like, go and get your ball. What are you looking at me for? Go and get your ball. You kicked it up there. Where in the UK it's kind of like, don't go on the roof, health and safety. So my dad would be like, getting on the roof, and it's like, get down, get detention. So like different culture. So yeah, he didn't do well in school in the UK, but he ran his own business and it was really quite successful. So yeah, he, not like Richard Branson successful, but you know, locally did all right for himself. So yeah, like yeah, I don't agree. Disagree. Don't grow up until you need to. Raises emotional control and lowers responsibility. Don't grow up until you need to. Grow up, down. Listen, you need to grow up. You're very immature. I'm going to do school teachers' important things. Right, there we go. Okay. He needs to reach level 3 of an after-school activity. So what are you up to? Go and do some football practice. Regular football practice with your dad. There you go. That's what you can get up to. How are you doing, Vlad? Oh, wait, hang on. Let's just check in with Grim again. He's doing okay. He's got the little Grim doll. I want to knit one of these. I'm actually not too bad at crocheting. I'm not good, but I can like basic crochet. And I was like, I want to crochet a little Grim. So if anyone has a pattern for a little crocheted Grim Reaper or a knitted, I can knit it very badly as well. Like, send me the pattern, because I want to make myself a little knitted Grim Reaper. I want it. Do it. Send me the pattern. Okay, so again, totally distracted. I'm sorry, guys. Like, listen. Oh, he's done it. He's done his little monster. Okay, that is amazing. I love it. Put in your inventory. We are going to give that to Vlad. Vlad is going to think that is the best picture he has ever seen. What has he not done yet? I feel like he hasn't done... Hang on, let me just check what he hasn't done. I'm going to have to like open his inventory here. He's done people. He's done shapes. He's done animals. He's done vehicles. He's done monsters. He's done them all, I think. Wait, what? How do I know what he hasn't done? Draw. Animal? No, I feel like he did animal. Try drawing people again. Maybe that was like, maybe this is what he's done since he got this aspiration. I'm so confused. Okay, Grim, you can do it. Do the thing. Okay, I have faith in you. And we need to get you level 10 creativity. It's a good thing it's Sunday. Don Lothario. He's giving you a lecture. He's like, dude, listen, we're meant to be playing football. What are you doing? Chat with Christopher. Dance. Oh, he doesn't like you dancing. He's so cute. Look at him. He's like, he's got acne. Oh my God, Dawn would never, like, I have acne. I'm not judging people who have acne. I have to take tablets for my acne. Conceal acne. No, you're going to study medicine. You are going to apply. It does not this. I do not recommend. Again, spots and acne are two different things. I do not recommend facial cleanser, like strong facial cleanser for acne, because all that does to me is dries out my skin and aggravates the acne and makes it worse. Like, I have to use like a very, very mild, like specifically formulated like face wash, like soap, makes it dry and angry and itchy. It's a whole thing. So yeah, don't, just because like the acne, just because you've seen the acne treatment on TikTok does not mean it's going to work. Speak to your doctors. And even if the doctor recommends something and it's too harsh for your skin, like go back. It's a lot of trial and error. Guys, I'm like 40. It took me a long time to find a decent skincare treatment. But acne and cleanliness are not, no relation, right? You can have the cleanest skin and still have acne. It's hormonal and other stuff. So yeah, what am I doing? You need to practice your football. That's what you need to do. Regular football practice with Christopher Volkov. There we go. Vlad, what are you doing, sir? You're just being your stylish self. He knows. He gets the goth vibes. Look at his eye makeup. Like, same. He just keeps rubbing his eyes, getting it everywhere. Like, listen, you and me got Vlad. We're bad at doing eye makeup. What can I say? Look, he's out here giving him moral support. He's encouraging him. He's like, you're doing a great job. I love that monster picture that you've done. What does he actually have to do? Oh, look at the little fireworks. How adorable. He has to mess around in the colour carts. I don't know who he's interested in. Vlad, we're going to come back to you another day. He's almost ready to age up, though. Wait, why is everybody everybody acquiring the mischief skill. I'm trying to raise you right. Don't be mischievous. This is going to backfire. Stop. Okay, he's nearly done this one. Is it going to check off for us, or is it not going to check off? Probably not, knowing our look. Agnes just got something as well. Please tell me that wasn't the mischief skill. Cinderella's got the mischief skill. What are you all doing? What are you all doing? Why are you all like this? What's happening here? Oh, your dad's going, he's stressing out. Look, they're finally doing football. It's wholesome, father-son football. This is adorable. Okay, how are you doing, Vlad? I'm sorry, the lighting is awful today, both in real life and in the game. That is an adorable, it looks like E.T. What is that? Like, the kids' pictures are so funny. It looks like it's got like macaroni on it as well. The Festival of Youth has started. I want to take you there, but listen, we have things that we need to do. All right, he's done loads of them. What's the other one that you do? Try shapes. I feel like you've not done shapes for a while. Try shapes. Oh, look at those two being wholesome as well. Why is this the wholesome Let's Play? Why is this like the wholesome video? It feels like it's been forever since Christopher has been romantic with the car. Are you serious? Why are you so needy, Christopher? Why are you so clingy? Like, stop it. This is not healthy behaviour. Oh, okay. Can you carry on doing the regular football practice with your dad? Because I think you have to do it like several times. Grim has creativity level 9. Amazing. Great job, Grim. We love to see a creative little Reaper. He can narrate a tale of dolls on the doll's house. Same. Like, I must have had creativity level 9 because same. Me and my Barbie dolls, we spent hours going, hello, hi. Should we go to the shop? Yes, we should go to the shop. But like, my stories got my Sims are actually based on my old Barbie dolls because when I got the Sims 1, I was like, I'll create because my Barbies have like characters. I was like, I'll create my Barbies in the game, and then like they can be like animated and kind of do their own thing of it. So I've just continued with the same characters since like my early teenage years. Like, these Sims have been with me for a long time. Not the Grim Reaper and Vlad. Like, they're part of my family now. But my own Sims that I play with off camera, Barbie dolls. Okay, like, look at them all gathering around and supporting him. This is so adorable. I love it. This is so cute. This Let's Play is so wholesome. It really doesn't suit me. Like, he's done like a little rainbow. Hang on, let me just get a screenshot of Grim because this is just adorable. Look at how cute he is. I'm actually kind of sad that we're gonna age him up because he's just the sweetest little guy. He's so cute. Like, look at the camera. Look at the camera. His little freckles. I think giving him freckles was such a good decision because he's just giving that little gap tooth grip. He's so cute. He's just so cute. Okay. I'm excited. I love this game. We are gonna. He's not done his homework yet. Right, you've done it. You've done all the pictures. Okay, put that in your inventory. We're gonna give the monster picture to Vlad. Why can't I open that? Okay, where's the monster picture? Where's the monster picture? Open it. There it is. I'm just gonna go like that, and we're gonna gift it to him that way. Amazing. And listen, Don, you can have the picture of the weird little ET boy. There you go. He's so cute. Okay. What do I want him to do? I kind of want him to learn the violin. Does he have a violin? He does have a violin. Practice the violin. Because I think the Grim Reaper playing the violin, like, whap whap, is actually quite fun. You know, like, what's it, like, the funeral-y song? Like, I think that's perfect. So here we go. Cinderella has identified a tuner because I don't know why. I can't explain Cinderella's behaviour. You're so fun to be around. She said that to Agnes. Okay, fine. And Agnes has reached most skill level 6. What do you actually need to do, Agnes? Why have you got, is this batter? Why have you got a spoiled batter in your inventory? Like, this is very sad. She's so cute. She's like the baby now, like, because Grim was originally the baby. Oh, I think Agnes can age up. Hang on, wait a second. I think Agnes is also ready to age up because she's got this one here. I just spat on myself, and she's got Artistic Prodigy. So she's done Oh my god, oh my god. We're not gonna have any little babies anymore. All our children are gonna be teenagers. I might do that in the next episode though. I don't want to kind of like do too much at once. Even though technically Agnes is the older one of the siblings, we'll age her up later. And she's maxed out creativity, so that is perfect. I'm gonna let her do her own thing for a bit. Grim, you need to get your creativity up to level 9, so I'm just gonna kind of leave you to it out here with your fear of darkness in the rain. It feels very, very, again, emo gateway to goth. So we're just gonna we're gonna allow it. Like, I feel like this is his little character being forged right here. I kind of want to, like, I kind of like the screenshot of him playing the violin. So these guys are just chatting out here. I kind of like the idea of Don and Vlad being kind of besties. Propose crazy scheme, go for it. And this guy is the ranch hand. I think it might be a different ranch hand to the one that we originally had, but talk about logic puzzles, because I feel like you both have logical minds. I feel like this is why you get on. It's like you'll play chess together, because again, Don has to be a doctor, so he needs to actually be a little bit intelligent. And then practice football with Vlad. Like, what could possibly go wrong? I don't feel like Vlad is... I mean, he is athletic because... oh, it won't let me. Just do it with your dad again, whatever. Like, Vlad is athletic because he is a vampire. So how's he doing? I've been working on his emotional control. I've been, if we go down to Vlad's kind of little dungeon room down here where his little, blah blah coffin is. Vampires do not say blah blah blah. I've got this little meditation thing for him. So he's been coming down because vampires do like dark meditation. So he's also doing regular meditation. I don't know, maybe Cinderella recommended it. Yeah. Oh, I switched out Vlad's aspiration as well. I couldn't for the life of me get him to do the vampire spa thing. I think maybe it's because he's a teenager and all the vampires that can teach him like to vampire spa are adults, and I don't think adults and teens can fight. So I don't think he can actually do vampire training at the moment because there's nobody who he can do it with. So we might get him to complete 2 other normal teen aspirations and get him to work on his vampiriness when he's an adult. I think that might have to be the solution. But yeah, so for now he's just kind of doing his own thing. He's the Grim Reaper's aspiration is complete. He did it. Oh my god, amazing, Grim. You are amazing, my little birthday boy. He's just achieved his childhood dream of becoming an artistic prodigy. Great job, Grim. That means we can age him up. I was just gonna say, oh, he's got 7 power points and he's on level 2. That's amazing. I didn't even realize he was on level 2. So Vlad is doing quite well with his little his thing, so we can have a look at Grim in a separate episode. I don't want to kind of do too much. You may notice as well he doesn't burn in the sunlight. That's because I've got a mod, because when I originally got vampires, immediately I think Vlad died. Like, just on an empty lot he just died. And like the MP, like, if you're not playing with a vampire as like the active household, they have no survival skills. Like, they will die all over the place. At least they did when I first got vampires. So I just immediately modded it. I was like, because I hate when my Sims die. So yeah, I was like, I'm not having that. Like, so I'm sad because I miss out on, like, you know, some of this gameplay, like the sun resistance, which again is fine. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was my active household because at least I have control over them, but I don't think like the townies and the NPCs and things like that should have to worry about that. Like, I think maybe they could sizzle, but to actually die. But then again, some people might want to kill the vampires. I feel like it should be an option. Like, it should be a toggle that you can choose on or off whether or not vampires die in sunlight or they just burn, right? So yeah, anyway, moving swiftly on. I'm just so distracted. So yeah, I've been getting Vlad to come down here and do a little meditating because it helps with his emotional control, and because his needs are always so good, he doesn't really have to do very much. He's just spending a lot of time meditating right now. So yeah, that's his whole dealio. So the Grim Reaper though is ready to age up. I'm so excited. The Grim Reaper is ready to age up to a teen and have his goth makeover. So excited for this. The little sheep's excited. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get Christopher to, I'm just going to put walls back down. Christopher to come ahead, and, because words are hard, and make don't smash the fridge, cook him before your rage gets too bad, cook him a cake, please. Oh my god. What can I do? Is there anything that's like a vampire, goth, death cake that doesn't actually kill people? Zombie cake? That feels like it suits the Grim Reaper, a zombie cake, because he's death. It works. In my brain, it works. Right, okay, let's keep going. Don't leave Don alone. Don is... I don't know what Don's doing. He's trying to rizz up his mother, apparently. It's awkward. We all hate it. Can you play difficult football with Cinderella? Because I'm going to presume that's going to go really well. Oh, I forgot Don was into herbalism as like being that guy at the party who's got the sweet herbs. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's his whole thing. Because he's into medicine, so it's like the herbs, the medicine. You see where I'm going with this. Right, Grim, oh my god, are you excited? What do you need to do? You're hungry, which is fine because your dad is making you a zombie cake. Hopefully it doesn't turn you into a zombie. Who's peed on the floor? Was this you, Christopher? Cinderella, are you free? Could you magic this, please? Could you magic up the werewolf pee? I can't believe you did that in the kitchen. That is so disgusting. And then you're putting the zombie cake in it so everybody has to walk through it. That is gross. Okay, put candles on it, please. Oh my god, it's still there. Why can't we have birthday candles? Because it's not in the middle of the counter. Okay, let's move it away from the pee, please. Please. And then put birthday candles on it. There we go. I'm not going to do my whole birthday party because I'm lazy. I like the idea of the Grim Reaper dating Cassandra Goth. Like, and I know, like, technically, like, Sims 2 lore, it's Don Lothario that dates Cassandra, well, almost marries Cassandra Goth, but I feel like Cassandra Goth and the Grim Reaper are, yes, yeah. Oh, you need to give Cassandra Goth a makeover. We'll have a look at her as well in a sec. Like, at the end of the video, we'll do some makeovers. Okay, the Grim Reaper, come on, come and blow out the candles. Ah, I'm so excited. Make a wish. Like, oh my god, what the future has in store for you, my little man. I'm thinking I might actually give him the Grim Reaper trait back because I took it off. I think did I clone him? I can't remember what I did, but I'm thinking about giving him the Grim Reaper trait back when he becomes a teenager so he gets all the smoke. I thought that would be really super cool. Maybe he's going to be a musician as well, and maybe we can give him the Grimm's ghoulish guitar and he can like play the guitar and have all that smoke coming out. Like, it's going to be so cool and so goth. I love it. I'm so into it. Okay, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to give you a makeover. I want to give you a makeover with the Goth kit. Thank you, EA Creator Network, for providing me with a code. Yay! Okay, we actually have to give the Grim Reaper his actual traits, and I don't remember what they were. What he did to get the Grim Reaper, like as an infant, I kind of kidnapped the real Grim Reaper into Cass, and then I kind of like cloned him, and then Mini Grim is the clone of the Grim Reaper that was in my game. So that's what the Grim Reaper looks like in my game, but I can't remember his traits. Should we just randomize? Does he? I can't remember what his traits are, and I'm under pressure now. I feel like paranoid. I feel like Grim is a bit of a party animal. I don't know. I remember like the Luau Grim. Do you remember in The Sims 2, the little Luau Grim, and he like used to hang out drinking cocktails and things like that. So he's not evil. Like, he's just got a job to do, guys. Like, being the Grim Reaper doesn't mean that you're evil. I feel like he's kind of outgoing. Like, I kind of like the idea of socially awkward as well. Like, there's two ways we could go with this. Like, socially awkward Grim, or like romantic. See, I think he's kind of got the charisma. I think he's romantic because he did have the baby, right? Nervous Subject from The Sims 2 is the Grim Reaper's baby. So he like rizzed up, was it Ophelia that was the mum's name? Was it Ophelia? I can't remember. I kind of like party animal. Should we make the Grim Reaper cringe? I kind of want to. And then, oh my god, there's so much that he could do. What would he do? Like, he's probably going to want a teen one. He's probably going to want Dauntless, right? Is it Dauntless? Which one? Is it Live Fast and it gives you Dauntless as the bonus trait? I think we'll go with that one, where it's kind of like Live Fast Die Young kind of thing, but he's the Grim Reaper, so he doesn't have to worry about that. I think maybe I like that one for him. And then he's like party animal cringe. He's cheerful, he's cringe. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's do that. Do we want to make him? I'm gonna make him party animal as much as I want to make the Grim Reaper cringe because I think it's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because it's like a newer trait, right? So it's more fun to play with the newer traits. God, that was a hard decision, guys. Okay, he definitely looks way too cheerful. I kind of like older and wiser. I kind of like the grim. If I told you this was the Grim Reaper, would you believe me? I'm gonna go on Twitter and be like, name that sim. Okay. This is so funny to me. Let's get him into Cass. And what did I just do? What did I just do? I went into tab mode by accident. Let's get him into Cass and give him a makeover because whatever's happening with him there, it doesn't suit him at all. Okay, so I gave Teenage Grim Reaper a makeover using the new Goth Galore kit. And I think I've used every single item from at least the masculine category on him. And I'll kind of show you what he's got going on. So this new top is new. This is from the Goth Galore kit. I've paired it just because I think it looks a bit much if you have everything on them all at once. I've kind of mixed and matched it with some other items. So these pants are actually from Realm of Magic, and yeah, I think they go really, really well actually. He's got the new Goth boots on with the kind of steel toe caps. This is all in one, so kind of the gloves are part of the top, and he's got this new hood on. Now I have seen people talking about the hood making their eyes bigger. I haven't really noticed it on Grim. I think it affects female sims more. He already has quite big eyes and a little baby face, so he just looks the way he looks. But yeah, that is his first outfit. He's also got this kind of kiss style eye makeup on. I can't remember where this is from. It's under the face paint category. Yeah, it's just base game. I think it came in some sort of update, and I kind of tailored it to kind of give it this kind of like black kiss face paint look. He also has the new lipstick on from the new pack, just again to darken his lips a bit, make him look a little bit more goth. I did have to take off the masculine filter though to find this. This is his next everyday look. So the top and the pants and the boots are all from the new Goth kit. He's also got it on with this new necklace, which is also from the Goth kit. He hasn't got any kind of jewelry on his top half because again, I was trying to not make the outfit too overwhelming. So because these pants have this kind of buckle detail, I've paired it with one of the simpler t-shirts and then these kind of massive boots, which I think are super duper cool. I've also given him the kind of grunge nail varnish from the grunge kit that kind of looks like he's painted his nails back and it's kind of flaking to just again kind of finish off the outfit. With Grim being the darker skin tone, I've also given him textured hair and this really cool style. I was actually originally going to give him the one that looks like Predator hair. I don't know why it looks like Predator hair to me, but it does. But I have given him that for his formal wear outfit. So here we go. I think his formal wear, I struggled with this one. I didn't really know what to put on him. And this is what I kind of ended up with. He reminds me a little bit of, do you remember that James Bond movie? Was it like Live and Let Die? And it had like the voodoo man. It kind of reminds me of that character a little bit. It's not intentionally what I was going for. I was actually thinking to myself, what would the Grim Reaper wear if he was going to go to like a formal party? And I kind of Googled some reference images. And he just had this very, very tailored, I think it was like a Japanese kind of like movie. He had this very, very tailored suit on, and then this was kind of like the closest thing that I could find. But like thinking about like the Hitman game where Hitman wears a suit with like the leather gloves, he's got these kind of like leather gloves on so he can still do his work. I did also consider putting like the thicker boots on, but they didn't look quite right. But yeah, this is kind of what I've ended up with, and I actually do quite like it. So I'm just gonna leave that. I can see him like, I don't know, roaming around Willow Creek on the Day of the Dead. I think he'd blend in really, really well. The next outfit is his athletic wear, and he's got again this t-shirt on. I really like this. It's, I think because some of the outfits are a little bit overwhelming. Some of them have quite a lot going on, especially like the female tops. I think sometimes less is more. And while I like all the different elements, I feel like they've put all the elements onto like one piece and it just looks a bit too much. So I've tried to kind of like tone it down and just make it like look a little bit more everyday wearable. And I do think this top really, really suits him. So this has a little bit of a kind of skater grunge twist to it. It's not kind of goth core, which I know there's been some controversy about that. I think goth is such an umbrella term. There's all different like bubbles within the kind of like subcategories of goth. So there's like pastel goth, there's kind of like tech goth, and kind of rocker goth, emo. There's all these different like subcultures within the goth umbrella. So I think a lot of people who were voting to have a goth kit had their own particular preference in mind. So for example, I really like that kind of like romantic vampire in a castle type, like reading poetry kind of goth style. It's a bit more girly, yeah, this pack wasn't really my type of goth, but that's okay. They kind of went for, I think the original promo image for when they did the kit votes, I think what we got kind of matches the kind of goth from that initial promo image, and I don't think they could stray too far from that, because I think then it would have been like, well, that's not what you advertised. So I think there was something to that there. But yeah, this is kind of like, again, once you get the kit in game, you can kind of mix and match with other things that you've got kind of in the catalogue. You can make it look a little bit more skater, a little bit more street. I've given him the Vans, I've given him these kind of like football sports socks, yeah, I think this is just a little bit more of a kind of toned down casual version of the goth kit. His sleepwear then, he's got these, I really love these pants from the grunge kit, kind of as everyday wear. Greg wears these, for example, in my Rentals and Rebellions Let's Play, but I did think this was quite a nice kind of hanging out, playing computer games look. You can definitely see him slouching around the house in something like this. I actually was in bed wearing a very similar top to this mesh one, kind of underneath my dressing gown yesterday, and it was quite comfortable, so don't come at me, bro. Now to his party wear. His party wear is definitely a little bit more hardcore. He's definitely dressed up to go to some kind of heavy metal concert, so he's gone a bit more all out with this one. This leather jacket is probably one of my favourite pieces from this pack. I'm probably going to use this quite a lot. I do kind of wish it didn't have this stitching detail on the back, but other than that, I think it's an like 9.5 out of 10 for me. I really, really like this item. I've used the necklaces, these kind of chain necklaces from the grunge kit with this, and again, he's got all like the face paint, the nose piercing, the plugs as well in his ears. He's kind of really feeling quite rock and roll today. I've paired this with the jeans that do come with this pack. I think these are pretty cool, and the new gloves as well. Let me just kind of zoom in on these new gloves so you can get a good look at them. These kind of gloves that are kind of like leather with the stitching, I think they look pretty awesome. And then of course these big massive biker boots. I don't know what you call these. Let me know in the comments if you know like the proper term for these kind of boots. And they do look like, you know, like Hard Rock Hallelujah, that Eurovision song. They kind of remind me of that band, but I don't know, like platform boots. They just remind me of like biker boots, so let me know. He does have a second party wear outfit, and it's this one. I don't really like this top very much. It's probably one of my least favorites. It kind of sticks out a little bit too far, I think. You know, like it doesn't look like it fits in properly. But yeah, and I just think it's kind of got a lot going on. It's just not to my style. But I wanted to show every kind of piece and like different ways of wearing them. So I've got this and I've paired it with the jeans from the grunge kit, which I love these jeans with the big belt loop hanging down, and he's also got the kind of like the Docker boots, like the steel toe cap boots on there as well with those, and this kind of little kind of cuff bracelet, which again is super duper cool, very punk. I really like that. I think that is one of the more wearable pieces. His swimwear was a bit more challenging as well. I've just gone for something that's kind of all black but with a little bit of pattern, like different shades of grey there. It was one of the more challenging ones. There wasn't much that I felt was really him, so I just kind of did the best I could, but I thought, you know, it probably is something that a teenage boy would wear, so yeah, that's it really. His hot weather wear again has a little bit of a skater boy look, I think, a little bit punk, a little bit skater, but I do think the outfit works. This again is one of the I kind of wish that there was a little bit less going on with this t-shirt. I don't really understand the buckles on a t-shirt because I think that would stretch and pull up the fabric. I kind of wish it was just this and then like a normal t-shirt bottom, but I don't know, I think it is kind of working. It's giving something. I've given him this little skull necklace as well with this. I think, what did this come with, Spooky Day or something? And again, I've given him the Vans with the socks just to give him a bit of a skater look. So he's got these kind of skater shorts on as well that come with the new pack, and it's got all these like D-rings on them. Yeah, really cool. You can hang all your chains off those. Yeah, cool look there. I think he looks awesome. And finally, his cold weather outfit. I think this is the most grimy of his outfits so far. He's got this kind of Matrix style coat on, and all these rips in it as well. It's a little bit rock and roll. Again, another item where I think, you know, I would have preferred them to have toned it down a little bit, maybe took off this detail off the sleeves and just kept it a little bit more simple, but I think it does work. And I've put these kind of steel toe cap boots on with this outfit as well. These gloves are from Home Chef Hustle. I'm not quite sure what the purpose is. I guess it's some kind of cooking gloves, but I do think they have that kind of hitman style to them. And I've given him a cowl neck as well, which is from J2B, Journey to Batu. I said the dreaded words, guys, but it's a really nice kind of grimy hood. I originally put on like the actual kind of Grim Reaper hood on him, but look at the colour. It's this weird kind of like greeny grey, and it just did not work. And then I kind of like how this has more of a cowl. It kind of, I don't know, like it covers the seam a little bit more and looks a little bit it looks a little bit less like a Lego hat because it kind of covers the neckline a little bit more, and I think it blends a little bit better. But I do think that's pretty awesome. He looks very, very kind of rock and roll. I don't think I'd like to meet him like outside a bar on a dark night. I think I'd be a little bit scared. But that's all his outfits. You may also notice as well, I went back and I changed. I actually lost the save. I forgot to save, and I went on to do something else, and I realised I hadn't saved and I'd lost it all. So I had to do everything again, but I did it as close to how we had it in the video as I possibly could. I did change the cringe trait to party animal. I just went back and I felt like that suited him a little bit better. So there you have it. That was Grimm's Ghastly Goth makeover. Do you have a favourite outfit? Let me know in the comment box down below. And do you have a favourite piece from the Goth Galore kit? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know. I want to hear your feedback, and I will see you again soon, friends. Bye! But if I lay down